last two meetings. So we'll see if she can do one better today. Waters will serve to start us off.
Oh. Yeah, I will say that just looking at the other semi-match with Buckner and Leigh, I guarantee that Annalie would have wanted to play Buckner or Leigh over Kaitlyn Christian in the semis. Not that they're not good players, but I think Christian creates more problems for her, potentially.
Why would you say that? What about Christian's game side? We know how athletic she is at the kitchen line.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest part. I think she's really tough to pass. And just like you said, I mean, she has taken her to three a couple of times. So I just think, especially with Leigh, I mean, Annalie's played Leigh so many times, beaten her so many times. And then kind of same deal with Buckner. So I just think, you know, Christian with her size, with her length, a little bit of a tougher task for Annalie.
0-2. I'll recall. 0-2.
And off the net there for Kaitlyn Christian. She's on the board. So important when you're trying to pull off the upset to get off to a strong start.
1-2. Side out.
Looked like Christian kind of slipped as she was getting over to that forehand.
2-1.
Two-shot pass from Waters, so clean, so tough to read.
Side out.
And Annalie Waters told us yesterday in her post-match interview that she likes to test out the lob serve early on just to see how her opponents handle it.
1-3.
We'll see if she uses it here early in this one.
Ooh.
Side out.
Just wide there from Christian on the backhand.
I'm trying to figure out that the wind's just kind of gusting right now. I'm trying to figure out if there is a good side or bad side. Usually there is when it's windy like this, but wow.
And you can really see the wind making its presence known in the middle of that rally. Waters struggling to make solid contact, but fights through it. Winds expected to be gusting between 20 and 30 miles an hour today.
Sorry, go ahead.
There's the look at the weather.
Timeout.
Everything's perfect except for the wind.
Yeah, I was going to say 72 and sunny a little bit, which you did a good job of. In the winds, you just
5-1.
big backswing causes more problems potentially. You want to be more precise in the wind, right? The ball is moving until the last second. You want to have a short backswing so you can make your timing a little bit easier, better contact. It's a good adjustment from her.
6-1.
Ooh.
Side out.
Again, you kind of see it there, just how well Christian covers the kitchen line. Forcing that air. Really walking into this serve here as well.
Side out.
You see Christian trying to establish herself up there, but the approach has got to be a bit more accurate.
6-1.
Again, routine volleys that you will usually never see Christian miss. They've been a struggle here early.
7-1. Side out. Seven.
What an angle there from Christian. That's the type of point she wants to play.
Absolutely. That. Just got to have a lot of those points. Nice touch on the volley there.
2-7.
Yeah.
Point.
And Waters
3-7.
most recently with the Masters.
Side out.
It's just the margins.
I know. I guess it's kind of a good sign for Kaitlyn that I feel like she's kind of beating herself right now. She's not
7-3.
getting, sometimes you see Leigh just destroy someone and you're like, man, they have no chance. But Kaitlyn, and again, that's a great point from Leigh. But in general, she's at least made some mistakes where it's like
8-3.
she's competing in the points that she's in, right?
Right.
Point.
And again, the story so far, as it so often is in singles, is whoever is getting to that kitchen line first and dictating, they're just forcing the forced error, especially on those passing shots.
Right.
9-3.
9-3.
What a find from Kaitlyn Christian. Nice hold and then completely went the opposite angle on the run.
3-9.
Wow.
Point.
Goes right back the other way, finding the forehand here. And again, look at the forehand angle from that previous shot. Very close.
4-9.
And the wind again at an inopportune time for Christian.
It's tough to time the ball in the wind for sure. That's two
9-4.
where she's kind of slid a little bit and then just slightly misjudging the ball.
Waters had the opening, but Christian survives it. The anticipation on full display, Greg.
Yeah, great scramble from Christian, but Leigh, I thought she should have just gone down the line there, maybe that was the easy shot.
4-9.
Went for a little bit of a tougher shot, cross-court angle.
Side out.
Ooh.
And a pretty quick challenge there from Christian.
Ooh.
With our determination, here we go.
Oh my God.
I'm waiting for the music. Now the call.
After review, the result of the rally is overturned.
Okay.
The ball was in. Lost a free challenge.
Sigh
No
of
free challenge
relief
remaining.
for Greg
One
there,
free
and the
challenge
look there
remaining.
squarely
We'll resume play
on
at
the
5-9.
line.
Usually when it's a quick review,
Yeah.
it stays with the call on the courts. That's why I was concerned. But Greg was right. We got all the people in the stands.
I mean, you love to see it. Yes, it's slowing down the
Yes,
play,
yes.
but it's a good problem to
Spectators, kindly
have.
find your seats.
There's going to be, these people are in the nosebleeds up there.
Yep.
There are nosebleeds at pickleball matches now. Think about that.
Think about how far we have come.
Every seat's great. Let me just,
course, of
I'm
course.
kind of kidding. It's obviously not as high as a normal stadium, but
Time in.
people are up there a little bit.
5-9.
Wow.
And a bit of a changeup on the serve. Slice forces the miss to return, and Christian all of a sudden within 3.
6-9.
What a find from Christian. First it was the forehand, now it's the backhand. Field momentum
7-9.
shifted. What a spot, and Waters appeals to the crowd. Waters is there.
Oh,
And
no.
just wide. The crowd, their reactions in the middle of that rally, you love to see it.
It's so funny.
Free challenge, timeout, receiver.
In her previous matches, lost first game, won the second against
10-7.
Annalise, so.
Side out.
Let's talk about that concept of momentum, right? We know how pivotal it is in pickleball, and it's something that can certainly last from game to game.
For sure,
7-10.
for sure.
Nice put away from Waters. Took her a few volleys to stick it, but she's able to find the opening there. Game point number 2 for the top seed.
10-7.
And sealed with a forehand winner, Anna Leigh Waters.
Like, she made some mistakes, like things that
0-0.
that she normally doesn't make, so expect this to be another competitive game.
Point. One zero.
Ooh, maybe an out ball hit from Waters.
Yeah.
But just pushes it wide, does Christian, and it's those types of rallies where
Yes.
Christian probably won it, should have won it even 2 times.
0-1.
Goodness, serve +1 to the max for Waters. Felt like it was an identical spot to the forehand pass we saw Christian hit.
Yes.
Game 1.
1-1.
That's tough.
Point.
Just the depth of that backhand, we're right on that baseline. Just
It's tough because Christian hit the return and came in on the point before.
2-1.
And the next point chooses to stay back and also loses it there. It's like, what do you do? And then you miss the
Point.
return, and then it's 3, you know, it's like, it's tough.
3-1.
Was that
Side
in?
out.
no, it was almost.
Was massacred.
Now we'll get a full look at the Christian serve. She really uses a full 2-step walk up into it.
1-3. Side out.
And we saw Christian score points when she was the one at the kitchen line. Feels like the last few rallies, Greg, it's been Waters
Yeah.
who was rushed up there.
3-1. Point.
Yeah.
Timeout receiver, 4-1.
And frustrated, Kaitlyn Christian walks to the bench.
5
4-1.
mile per hour winds, whatever. We're near the coast, but nothing crazy. This is.
Point.
But also, we deal with this all the time.
Right.
You know, I feel like half of these tournaments are on the coast or they're super windy at least one day, so these players are used to the wind.
5-1. Let. Five one.
Oh.
Point.
Feathery touch from Waters. Everything going right for the
Yeah.
number 1 seed, 6-1.
And this is desperation mode right now. He can't get down
6-1.
7-1 again. Oh, it's so good, though.
Point.
Just dribbling over the net was that third from Waters.
Seven one.
There you
That's
go.
the angle
out.
that you want to see from Kaitlyn Christian. There's the athleticism. Back against the wall here.
1-7.
little bit. I think.
Point.
See Anna Leigh definitely targeting the Kaitlyn backhand.
2-7.
Nice combination there from Christian. Finds that backhand. It's all over.
Time in.
Every shot.
3-7.
Oh,
Just too much
Right out.
offense from Waters.
oh, close. Can't afford to
7-3.
lose any more points here. It's got to be a quick side out.
Point.
Missed return, fourth one of this second game.
Eight, 3.
Man.
Make that 5-9-3.
9-3. Side out.
Just wide there for Waters. It was a tricky slice Christian incorporated there. Haven't seen that a ton from her.
3-9.
Nice put away there from Christian. On the comeback trail, but certainly long ways to go.
4-9. Point.
It's really been 5. Wow. Wow.
Fine.
Oh my God.
Point from Kaitlyn. Christian fights through the wind, fights through the passing shot, and she's within 3.
You talked about momentum, Will. That was a potentially momentum swinging point right there. Christian,
Stays in the
6-9.
rally.
this is the type of point that Anna Leigh always wins too, where she just comes, she's just behind the point and wins it.
Side out.
Oh,
Followed up with missed serve.
yeah. Thought about the challenge there.
9-6.
Good eye, great
Side
eye.
out. Six, 9.
Wow.
What an angle. Such a deep approach
Yes.
shot as well, but stayed in.
It's right inside the line. Beautiful shot. Especially in this wind right now, and it's starting to gust. See the trees.
7-9.
What a find.
Side out.
Just when you question whether or not the momentum is still on her side, Waters grabs it and brings it right back.
Yeah, the forehand passing shot to Kaitlyn's forehand side has been
9-7.
the winning shot this game.
Side out.
Because you can't go to the backhand, she's going to volley it like that. I mean, wow.
Surely cannot. Not even a full swing.
No.
Just a counter, and it
7-9.
finds the opening.
Wow.
What an angle, and the lead is down to 1 from 3-9 to 8-9. Mental fortitude of both of these athletes being tested.
8-9.
position, and it is all square. She was told to be a dog at the net, and that's what we're seeing.
Yes.
And now, this is where Waters, using 2 early timeouts, can potentially come back to bite her. Does not have a stoppage.
9-9. Side out.
Waters gets it back.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness. The angle on the forehand makes it match point.
Little net clipper,
Some
too,
net
there.
love, potentially.
Just a little bit, but a great shot.
Match point.
10-9.
And back-to-back forehand cross-court winners for Leigh Waters. 11-7, 11-9, but she was pushed. Welcome back to the SXY Newport Beach Open presented by Yola. Hey, here's the Yola ready to play. Huge point for Waters, 9-all in the second game, and she comes up with that cross-court pass. Greg, what a bullet.
That was the shot that second game, and she had about 4 or 5 of those. It gets a little bit of tape love, but it was there regardless. Amazing shot from Leigh.
Allowed her to close out the match a few moments later, and now Leigh Waters into her 200th career final on the Carvana PPA Tour, and Ireland Horvat is standing by to ask her about the win. Ireland, take it away.
Leigh, you're very protective over your momentum. Game 2, you took a timeout. You were up 4. Do you wish you kind of had that timeout when she tied you up at 9-9?
Yeah, my mom was telling me to take a timeout when she got to 6, I think, or 5. I wanted to go one more. She told me to take it. I took it. I don't regret it because I ended up winning that second game, so who knows, maybe if I hadn't, she could have come and taken it from me and won that, but I did wish at 9-9 that I had another timeout. I tried to call 3. I'll try to call as many as I can, to be honest, but yeah, Kaitlyn was putting a lot of pressure on me in that second game, so I was just trying to stop momentum as much as I could.
You like to play a very fast game. In game 2, you're like signaling the ref. You're like, okay, let's go, let's go. Why do you like to play such a fast game?
Well, I saw the green light and they didn't see it, and I was like, all right, let's start. I don't want to be waiting here any longer. But I just feel like when I'm feeling the momentum, I just want to kind of rack points up quickly, and I think, honestly, that's what every player wants to do. I just really like grab the ball and get to the line as quickly as possible, and then when your opponent gets momentum, you kind of want to slow the game down as much as possible, so it's kind of like flip the switch. But I tend to play really fast, even sometimes when my opponent gets some momentum, and my mom's trying to tell me, you know, calm down, take a little bit more time. But yeah, I don't know, I've always just been a really fast player.
I know the wind was really tough today. The wind started swirling. How were you able to work around that?
Yeah, I really think the wind started to pick up, and I was against the wind in that second game, I was with the wind in that second game, so I had to kind of really make sure I was putting a lot of topspin on my ball and trying to keep it deep, but not let it fly out. I think on a couple like short balls, a couple of mine just like flew that normally wouldn't, so you just kind of have to adjust. Everybody's dealing with the wind though, so it's not really an excuse you can make, but I think all of us like to make that excuse. So if you ever watch the pickleball moves like crazy in the wind, so if you ever watch a pro pickleball match and you think we look terrible, it's probably because it's super windy out.
Well, I don't think she ever looks terrible. Leigh, you're in the finals. Will, back to you.
Thank you, Ireland. What a match to start off our semifinal Saturday coverage.